Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with a brand new series. It's not brand new, it came out yesterday, so it's pretty new. You guys, we are going to be checking out Tales of the Jedi. I am so flippin' pumped for this. Like, I can't even tell you, I was like doing dances in my kitchen this morning, just like over the fact that I got to see this today. I'm so excited for this. I will just kind of briefly give you a little just preview of kind of where I'm coming from on this and just tell you why I am so excited about it. Although I think that kind of goes without saying if you know what it is. Before I do all that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, guys, I am so flippin' excited for this series because as you can see, and as you probably already know, if you stopped by my channel a few times, I loved Clone Wars, adored it. I just finished it like not all that long ago. It was a couple months now because I'm like pretty far into Rebels now. But yeah, Ahsoka is like one of my, if not my all-time favorite. She's definitely up there. She's definitely up there with like my all-time favorite Star Wars characters. And I actually accidentally saw the trailer for this. I didn't intend to watch it without you guys. I had no idea what it was. I had no idea it was even coming. This was like a while back. I think it was during when like Disney was having their convention thing. And I saw it and I was like, oh my God. That looks incredible. And I was so pumped for it. And you guys reminded me like recently, hey, it's coming right up. Like it's coming out. And I'm like, yes. I also think it's going to be really fascinating to see all of the background stuff with Count Dooku. I've always been a little bit curious about like how exactly that rise happened. Like what, where, like I kind of know, but like I don't know any of the details. And I think it'll be super cool to go back and see all of that. And I mean, guys, baby Ahsoka, really? Really? You thought they were going to put out baby Ahsoka and I wasn't going to be like melting down over it? Oh yeah, come on now. Come on. So yeah, guys, that's kind of my background. I love Star Wars. I think you could probably tell that. You know, I don't have the encyclopedic knowledge of it, but I love what I know. And, I am dying to see this series. So, I originally heard that the episodes were very, very short and I was going to try to watch it all in one sitting. And then I actually saw the run times and like some of them are pretty close to 20 minutes. So I decided to split it up half and half. I don't know if it's going to be like half Ahsoka story, half Dooku story, like 1 through 3 and 4 through 6. That would be really nice if it got split up that way because then, you know, 1 through 3 and 4 through 6 would make a lot of sense. But in any event, I'm just going to split it up because you know, that's a lot for one sitting, and you know, I will do a part 2 very soon. So, all right, guys, without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we get into Tales of the Jedi? Let's do this.
Yakamiso! Yakamiso! Ay, she's here! She's here!
Baby Ahsoka! Oh, baby!
Ahsoka.
That's our girl. Look at her. She's so beautiful. Oh my God. We are 2.5 minutes in and I'm destroyed.
Good hunting, Bafti. My little Ahsoka.
Off on the hunt? Has it been more than a year already? It has, Gantika.
So this is of cultural importance, what we're about to do.
For luck.
Oh.
Tu es mine. Tu es mine.
So thank you. Is this like maybe a hunting and gathering society, or is this part of a custom, or both? Oh, they give us treats. Give us it. They're like little dog, bear, kitty things. Which is funny because one of the times we see Ahsoka, she's like living off in the woods. I won't say when and where because I don't want to spoil anyone on any other series, but it's kind of interesting.
Everywhere there is life. Value it. Honor it.
Baby noises. Oh! Oh, it's fun! Oh dear. We're okay. We're okay. We're about to hunt oh dear. Did we land a hit on one of them? Oh, baby Ahsoka doesn't like it. She doesn't like the wounded creature.
You must face death, Ahsoka. Do not fear it.
It's part of life. Oh, a poor little thing. Okay, I faced it.
Vita. Anta.
Okay, and very quickly we have, I don't like to see animals get hunted. I know that it's a means of survival for this species apparently, and that's, it is sad though. I think perhaps okay, wow. That is a very large beastie. That is a very large creature. And it wants to prey on us, I feel, in the same way that we have preyed upon this animal. Just get out of my turn. There you go. And just scream right back at it. Scream right back at it. Oh God, please don't kill her mother. Please don't kill her mom. Okay. What if this is how we learn that Ahsoka has the Force and Ahsoka does something with the Force right now? Or her mom's just gonna die because this is technically Disney now and that is a distinct possibility. Sweetheart, if there was ever time to use the Force, it is right now. Okay, alright. Oh, God, no! He just picked up the child and ran! And then see, you got her like a little, oh no, oh dear. And it'd almost be cute the way that you're carrying her if it wasn't so bad. Oh, she doesn't seem afraid. She wants to get to know this creature. She's like, hi friends. And it's like, oh my God, I cannot eat you. What was I thinking? Is she using the Force or is she just being a cute baby? Or both? And she's not scared. She is not scared. Look at that. She's just like fixated. What incredible, she was incredible even as a baby. I don't know why that's surprising. It's probably gonna bring her back.
We'll not stop until we find her.
It's bringing her back. It's like, I was gonna eat your baby, but I decided against it. And she's gonna be riding it. She's gonna be riding it like, this is my new friend. Thank you, because you would have shot it for no reason. It's actually coming to help. She's like, hi everyone, look at my new friend. Oh, baby, look at her. She's just like, hey everyone, what you doing out here in the middle of the night? Oh, thank you. Thank you for changing your mind and returning my baby.
Rakshir. Tu es mine.
Grateful, very grateful.
Jedi.
She's
Ahsoka is Jedi.
That on so many levels that has touched me. Okay, guys. That was epic. So the story of how Ahsoka's village came to know that Ahsoka is very, very special and has a very special ability. So I think in a way, Ahsoka was kind of using the Force. You know, she wasn't wielding it in the way that we think of it, but she, at least, I think, communicated enough with the creature to let it know that there was something different going on here. And just the total lack of fear. The total lack of fear. That's like, no wonder she made such an incredible Jedi. Because think of all we know about being a Jedi and how detrimental things like fear are. And she just like, oh my God, I just love Ahsoka. It's just baby Ahsoka, and just that whole story. I don't think I could really put it into words right now. I'm just going to give it a mwah chef's kiss because I adored it. And because we got to get into the next episode. So I think the next episode's going to be, so it seems like maybe we're switching back and forth. So it's not going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like I thought, but that's okay. It's cool. It's cool. All right, guys. So next episode, let's go.
We'll be arriving shortly, Master.
Set us down well clear of the village. Tensions
That's
are
Dooku,
high
right?
enough.
Wait. Hang on. Doggy. Oh no. Doggy says, oh, the doggy looks, oh.
Excuse me. Sorry to trouble you.
Oh, something very bad is going on here.
Where is the child?
Child.
Where are they holding the senator's son?
Why should we tell you?
Allow me to make my intentions clear.
Okay.
Yes, and when you entered this village, you could see the effects of his long-standing policies.
Oh.
Due respect.
I will show you where the senator's son is.
Oh.
You're one of the kid.
They were all in on it? They were all in on it.
They all are.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, guys. I completely blanked on the fact that Qui-Gon was Dooku's apprentice. And when I saw him, I'm like, wait, something's coming back to me. Am I remembering that right? Isn't that awful? See, I said I didn't have like an encyclopedic knowledge, and that's why, because things just kind of come and go, you guys. I'm sorry. So we're seeing super young Qui-Gon? Is that what's going on? I didn't even think about that. I did not even. Okay, guys. Okay. All right. Also, this story is very eerie so far, and I like it. So let's go. Oh.
Your ordeal will soon be over.
It's not much of an ordeal. Not compared to how these people are living.
And you were not aware of these conditions?
I rarely leave the capital. When I
Okay.
do, I spend time off-world on Coruscant. Not here.
You never even get to see.
How could my father allow this to happen to his people?
Oh.
You don't blame them for abducting you.
What choice do they have?
Wow.
He's here, and he's brought soldiers.
Oh,
You
great.
have deceived us, Master Jedi.
No.
No, that's they.
Are coming here.
Oh, that's how we knew. Oh, person
She
with the
is hungry. Many would do the same.
Wow.
Jedi, I'm afraid our investigation is not yet complete, Senator.
Investigation. They abducted my son. I demand his release.
Let me assure you your son is in no immediate danger.
No, let him talk to him. He's good. He thinks you're doing a terrible job. Oh, we don't look very sure about this.
Jedi.
We cannot.
You serve the Senate.
No. We serve the people of this republic.
Dooku was like a decent person back in the day. What happened? Whoa, look at his lightsaber. These people are not ready to, no, they're not soldiers, clearly. Okay, oh crap, that's what I was afraid of. Oh no, we got a lot of people down.
I will destroy this town and make an example of it, and many others. None shall defy me, not even you, Master Jedi.
Force choke. Okay, you can kind of see where he was seeing a lot of corruption in the Republic. Whoa. Okay, so we have already started dabbling in the Sith, I see. We are already making good use of the Force choke technique. Yeah,
Save your father.
What?
Yes.
Go now.
Go. He's like more worried about the
Yours must be eradicated.
No! Stop!
Master, it's over.
Please stop killing this person. It's not that he doesn't deserve it, but that's not what we do.
How could you do this?
Yeah.
These are your people.
And look at what we're
Our
living in.
people.
That's we should just let the kid just go right to him and be like, so he was already like, he was dabbling.
I will
at this
not allow
point.
your suffering to continue.
There we
I
go.
promise.
Doggy. Oh. Oh, you can pet it nicely. Oh, we're
If any
helping.
meaningful change will come of this.
Is that why you took action into your own hands?
If you want to call it that.
Action saved many lives today.
Just thinking in the moment, Master.
Well then, you're a much wiser man than I, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Thanks to your teachings.
Love you, Qui-Gon! Ah! Okay, so I love how in that brief time, like, there's very little dialogue. It's all just kind of shown to you that clearly there is a heap of corruption in the Republic, which probably heavily influenced Dooku. And I mean, I was just talking about this morning. I was thinking about this because I was about to watch a show and I was like, I wonder what came first. The rumblings of corruption and dissension or Palpatine, you know? And I gotta think, I think it was there and Palpatine just probably came in and fanned the flames. But I don't know, like, how established, like, the separatist movement or anything. Like, I don't know how much of that was influenced directly by Palpatine. Clearly, by the time we come in, he's pretty much running both sides, is what's happening. But, you know, I think you can see here that there is a lot of grounds for someone to want to separate from the Republic. And it's weird. It's weird, but it's really ironic and just really interesting to watch that. Because I'm watching like 3 different timelines right now. No, that's not true. It's around like one timeline of Star Wars. Because I'm watching 2 shows that I think are happening right around the same time. But I'm usually like juggling like all these different timelines in Star Wars. And with this, I've gone way, way, way back in time with Star Wars. And so, like, what I'm watching currently right now, the separatists, and I just covered an episode like this, like, technically, a separatist evolved kind of into a rebel, if you want to look at it that way, because the Republic became the Empire. So I think my point is nothing is really cut and dry here, because I think the Separatists did have like an interest, like they had some solid points. I'm not saying it was carried out the best, because as I said, later on we know Palpatine's kind of in charge of the whole thing, was playing both sides, was fanning all the flames, blah blah blah. But you can definitely see where, like, I get it, Dooku, I get it. But what they also showed us and didn't tell us is that clearly he's already dabbling in some Sith stuff here. Maybe he's not, like, actually dabbling, but he's at least, like, in touch with his dark side. And Qui-Gon is, like, here saving him from himself. And it makes me so curious, because, like, one of the things that really stands out to me about Qui-Gon is that he doesn't really fall in line with, like, what we would consider, like, the tradition, the routine, the policy of the Jedi directly. He always kind of seems like he can see outside of it a little bit. And I wonder how his training with Dooku influenced that. Doesn't that kind of make you think? And clearly, like, they have a good rapport here. Like, there didn't seem to be a lot of repercussions from that particular incident. They seem to still share a lot of, like, closeness and respect and everything after the fact. So, like, that's just very intriguing to me. And I cannot believe that for a second I forgot that Dooku trained Qui-Gon. Because, like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, he kind of looks familiar. And then I was like, wait a minute. My brain just activated and something just popped in. And I had to Google it super fast while, when we hit the title card right there. But, all right, guys. Next one. I don't know who it's going to be about, but let's go.
You've been studying that tablet for a long time. Are the answers you need over Master Katri's death in that file?
No.
Okay.
And Senator Larrick's...
And if Master Katri was killed, how did the Senator escape?
Why are you concerning yourself with these questions? The Council gave us our instructions.
To return Master Katri's body to the Jedi Temple, so she can have a proper burial. But something more should be done.
Since we are not members of the Council, we cannot involve ourselves in local political skirmishes, unless requested by the Jedi High Council or
You
Senate.
can see the difference
My
in the
friend.
mentality.
Refused to let me out of her sight. And she paid for it with her life.
Senator, we've taken
what
enough of your
happened?
time. If you can show us where Master Katri's body is.
Before we do that, I'd like to see where you and Katri went to meet this informer.
To go back there and relive the incident would be heartbreaking.
I can show you where this tragic incident happened.
Okay.
We
it's part of our
responded to the Senator's distress.
I just get the feeling there's more to it.
It's obvious that he's hiding something. We should take this information back to the Council.
Would you want Katri to leave without finding out what happened to you?
I would want her to follow protocol.
And see, it's that, oh wow, that's pretty. It's the, like, kind of unyielding devotion to the rules and not seeing outside of that. Now I'm kind of getting, because I feel like Qui-Gon never really meshed with that. And you could see how maybe he may have gotten that from Dooku.
How many attackers were there, Senator?
It happened so fast. I couldn't give you an exact number.
Oh,
Master
there we
Katri
go.
exited
It's
the
falling
ship first,
apart.
and before,
Firing upon her immediately?
from what I can remember, it was terrifying.
Oh.
If Master Katri were fired upon here, why are there no blast marks on your ship? No damage?
Judging from your description, someone fired from the direction of the ship.
For a Jedi to succumb to a surprise attack is rare. Unless that attack is from someone one would trust, like you.
Woo! Okay.
You'll have the truth.
Dooku, stand
See,
down.
now you're going too far.
Guards killed her.
Whoa. Okay, and they're about to try and kill us too. Gotcha. Oh, and it's anything's a weapon, you guys. Anything's a weapon. he was
Tell us what really happened.
letting his emotions
You
get
and all
the
of the
better.
Senate puppets will see a reckoning.
Okay, that's what's going on. So they're... Oh... So they're separatists.
We are part of a group who learned Larrick was using his Senate seat to become rich at the expense of our people and planet. He was willing to bleed Rax's dry. He was selling off our planet, piece by piece, all from his comfort.
If you killed Catry, why did you let the senator live?
Because we were going to force him to put forth our own agenda at the next Senate hearing meeting.
Why didn't you take this to the proper authorities? Catry was a keeper of the peace.
Jedi are lapdogs of the Senate. Their bidding always comes first.
This is all
Catry,
getting the wheels turning.
she would have listened.
Yeah, she sounds like she would have, but that is kind of what is starting to happen, isn't it? That the Jedi kind of became the task force for the Republic, which is really not how it should have been.
Your ideology, while faulty, does have its points.
I'm surprised to hear
definitely
that.
does.
But you had every right to protect your planet. Make sure your people don't lose heart and evolve, Samaj. It is the only way you will truly have victory. Do you think the Jedi will truly keep peace if they continue to take everything the Senate says as law?
Luckily, we are guided by our council and not by politics, nor ego.
Friend. I would like to respectfully disagree with you because you are absolutely being controlled by politics.
She was of the Force. It flowed with certainty through her.
I am told you will be presented with Master Catry's council seats.
I will.
Is this something you knew was happening before we left for Raxus?
I was as surprised as you are now. Dooku, you and I both were together when the mission was assigned. I stuck to the mission. You decided to interfere in a way that led to a senator's death.
Oh dear.
I will speak to the council on your behalf.
How kind of you.
He's like,
Jedi.
He's like, I don't want your council seat. I'm done. Ooh, and you're trying to say something political, though. All right, so, wow. I knew this was going to be good. I don't think I really fully realized just how good it would be, because it honestly feels like, the prequel to Clone Wars is what it feels like. Yee! I love it! That was so good. Okay, so first off, we had baby Ahsoka, and enough said. It was just magical. It was wonderful. It just had this very, ethereal quality, and it was a great look at just how special Ahsoka has always been, which is no big surprise, but it did make me squee, and I loved it. The next two were kind of very Dooku-centric episodes. And first off, how cool is it to see, Dooku when he was a Jedi being, having Qui-Gon as an apprentice and interacting with other Jedi that, we've never seen them in this stage of interaction before, you know? So that is really stinking cool. And I gotta admit, this is everything that I was saying over the course of Clone Wars, is that what really stinks is that, yes, the Jedi uphold these ideals and these values, and there are definitely Jedi who, even Mace Windu. Mace Windu isn't he's not a villain, you know? I've certainly had my moments with him where I've been I can't believe you just said that. But, he's not, I just think it's not a situation where there was inherent bad or inherent good. There was just a lot of stuff, and it built up. And honestly, I feel like the Jedi Council was kind of, I feel like they just slowly went down this path of becoming unaware of just how how deep they were getting into all of this. On the one hand, it's like, oh, we're like these knights. We are supposed to like serve and protect kind of, and it makes sense to go and like help the Republic, right? Yes. Only anytime you mix moral good in politics, it's weird to say because it's not like everyone in the Republic was bad either. Like, there were great senators in the Republic. There were like really good people who wanted to do right by all the people that they were serving. And there were a lot of a-holes. And a lot of people just using their position for their own gain. And it's like, it's always going to be that way. So what happens when we affiliate this organization that's really supposed to be apolitical and just uphold these certain like moral values and standards of just like life? But now we have become almost like under the auspices. The problem is, and the problem that Dooku is calling out here, is that they don't realize that they have become under the auspices of the Republic. They're like, nah, we're the Jedi. We have our own council. We're just kind of like, we're just cool with the Republic. We're just friends. It's like, no, you stopped doing that a long time ago. And we know it just gets way, 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 way worse from here. And then we eventually get to the point where like, all of a sudden it's like, no, this is the Republic thing. Shoo Jedi. And I'm like, we won't get into that again. If you watch my Clone Wars reactions, you know all this, and you know how I feel about it, so I won't get into an epic rant. Did enough epic ranting back in my Clone Wars days. But it's just very, very interesting how it happened. And I would love to say that there was a very stark contrast of like good and evil. And in the end there was, because Palpatine came in and exploited every single thing that was going on. But we also can't really sit here and pretend that there weren't already issues that were just springing forth from people being people, good or bad, doing good or bad things. And certainly Palpatine came in and just used all of that to his advantage. So there was very much like a good and evil thing, but, you know, a lot of it was just, it was subtle. It was subtle. You don't get to the point they were at when the Empire came in and became the Empire by a bunch of very obvious things. It was all subtle. And I just love. Like, that's my rant about just the whole situation. But I love this. I love getting to see Dooku having these, like, questions of, like, that are perfectly founded. And that's what's good. That's the tricky thing about it, you know? You see him force choking and you're like, nope, okay, cool. I've seen this movie before. And, you know, dark side, bad guy, got it. But there was just a lot in there that was like perfectly founded and understandable. So, so it's interesting. I really had a lot of fun with that, and I got really into it, and I'm really intrigued. And like I said, I really want to binge watch the next 3. Oh, dang it, guys. Do you think they'll make more stuff like this? Because I can't tell you how many thousands of % I am on board with this kind of content. I love it. I absolutely love it. For a second, I really felt like I was like back in Clone Wars. I really love the vibe. All right, guys. So you've heard me rant. I'm going to go get a snack and debate whether I'm going to just watch the next. I mean, obviously I'll film my reactions and everything, but I was going to split them up, and now I'm not sure. So if I do, it's not going to be by very much, because I am dying to see the next 3. So, wow, I cannot give this enough stars. I cannot give it enough stars. I really hope we get more stuff like this. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please, please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.